don't leave. That's what they screaming. But these niggas on this earth is the demons. God called my dog. It's time to move on. You a rider, jumped in the BMW with the keys on. God got you now. No more penitentiaries. You's a soldier, nigga. You made history. Hoes moaning, no more pain. Took my dogs in another place, another game. Still West Side till we die. Niggas roll, reminisce and get high. Dog nigga, no more tears. Mama shed, no more pain in the motherfucking new year. Cause you in heaven with the other G's. We scream, Machiavelli to our enemies. You like go to the niggas in the East Coast. Machiavelli #1 in every record store. You live life to the fullest, then you die. You taught niggas never run, just ride. Killers, that's what you hang with. Gangsters, that's what you bang with. You fell dead around the corner, but you came out. Real niggas don't change, that's what you's about. You taught niggas to take pain, be a man. That's why 2-5 niggas scream your name. Tattooed up a t-shirt. When you die, you say ashes and no dirt. See, you's a legend in your own time. Ghetto millionaire from gangster rhymes. Cause you real to the fullest. If you had a trigger, nigga, you bullet. R.I.P. to my thug, nigga. See you in the crossroad from Master P. Much love, nigga. West side niggas fearless. East side niggas fearless. South side niggas fearless.
You feel me, you too?
Midwest niggas fearless.
R.I.P. Tupac.
Thug niggas want y'all fearless.
Tupac was the realest.
She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. Thug niggas when they die. She just around the crew. West side niggas fearless. She just around the crew. South side niggas fearless. She just around the crew. East side niggas fearless. She just around the crew. Midwest niggas fearless. She just around the crew. Thug niggas want y'all fearless. She just around the crew. Thug niggas want y'all fearless. She just around the crew. Dedicated to my nigga. She just around the crew. Machiavelli. She just around the crew. Just the people. She just around the crew. What's up to my niggas in Richmond, California?
Yo, y'all got to excuse me, man. I was going through my thing, man. You know what I mean? Realest dedication song I ever heard in my life, man. R.I.P. Tupac, man. You know what I mean? Once again, it's on, though. Real Kens TV. You know what I mean? As you can see, we definitely back in the house like kitchen sinks. You know what I mean? Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, share, hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat, this fire, guess what? You're amongst one of the first to receive. Like I said, man, you know, sometimes, man, I sit back and I think, what was it like to be a No Limit soldier, man? This is part 1, man. I don't know how many different episodes, if you will, I'm going to bring you, but this is part 1. We're going to bring several different episodes of what it was like to be a No Limit soldier in the 90s. You know what I mean? That song right there, Master P, R.I.P. Tupac, is a real classic. It's a classic, and that's why, that's one of the reasons, one of the main reasons, one of the many reasons, I got a treat for y'all. So y'all need to watch his whole, if you a No Limit fan, if you a Master P fan, you need to watch his whole video. Because like I said, this is a series. Might be 6 parts, might be 8 parts, might be 10 parts, I don't know. Master P, the boss of all bosses, man. Hands down, man. It's not even close. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's no slight, it's no disrespect to anybody else that's in the industry. Because you got a lot of bosses out there, man. Like real live bosses, man. You know, you got Jay Prince. You got Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You got Dr. Dre. You got Diddy. You got Birdman. And to me, Birdman and P is like neck and neck for real. But P did it first, so I got to put Birdman just a notch below P, but it's no disrespect, none whatsoever. So all the people that I just mentioned, and there's more out there, but I'm saying those are the main ones that people mention when it comes to being a boss in the industry and having money and things of that nature. Yeah, Jay-Z, Diddy, all them guys, they may have more bread than P for now. But that don't mean that you a bigger boss. See, the thing that I've realized, and that's why I've been doing more and more Master P videos, because people, when I bring up Master P's name and I do videos, like, people are genuinely still No Limit or Master P fans, rather, right now. Who else do you know after 20-something years in the industry, and he don't even have all the No Limit soldiers with him? Some have passed away, unfortunately. Some are just not with him. Some are incarcerated, unfortunately. Man, the man still sells out 20,000 seat venues. Who else does that? It's not very many. 20-something thousand people, man. And they come out to see the Tank. But you got these guys that want to hate, like Wack 100, Slim Thug, and there's other people that have, Kodak Black, that have had something to say about Pete. How can I be broke when I'm selling out 20,000 seat arenas? I'm not using a promoter to where they taking all the bread and they breaking me off. No, I'm keeping the lion's share. So if the average ticket is $100 and I sell out 20,000 seats, that's $2 million. Now, I understand, you got to pay for the venue, you got to pay for insurance, you got to pay for advertising. But P's a businessman. He's cutting corners at all costs, at any possible corner to be cut. You ain't paying all that money for advertisement as much. You got social media. So I'm going to break my No Limit soldiers off, make sure they good. But I'm keeping the majority of that bread. So just understand that when you calling a man broke, that can probably see $1 million anytime he hits that stage. Understand that. Understand that the man rarely even hits the stage. And when he does do it, I just believe that he's just doing it for his soldiers, man. Mia X, Fiend. The one crazy. Who else goes on? Servon. His brother Silk. Not saying that they need that. I'm not saying that. Because they all successful in their own right. I'm sure they all doing their own thing. I do wish he would make it right with Beats by the Pound. Let them go on tour with you. Let them get them some money. Y'all can work it out, man. Okay, you say that I owe y'all this here. I'm going to take y'all on tour. Then boom, boom, boom. Then we all good. I do wish that. Mac, all these guys he's bringing on tour with him. But y'all want to sit up here and disrespect the man and call him broke. Man, he's the boss of all bosses. You don't hear nobody, coming to Diddy and Jay-Z and them rescue like that. And I'm going to tell you why he's the boss of all bosses. Because he came from nothing. Absolutely nothing. Y'all seen the documentary, man, back in the day when, No Limit was first coming up, rather. And seeing where he grew up at. In the 90s, everybody wanted to be a No Limit soldier. I don't care what you say. You show me one person that didn't want to be down with No Limit in the 90s. When they really, really blew. Show me one person that if P had been like, yo, ride with me. It was going to be like, nah, man, I'm going to just do my own thing. Everybody wants to be down, man. No Limit Records, man, that was the biggest movement I've ever seen in my life, man. And you've had some guys come through and take it, 50 Cent, Eminem, Murder Inc., like I said, Cash Money, Rockefeller, Death Row, Bad Boy. You had some guys, some labels come through. Rough Riders, don't want to leave them out, no disrespect. You had some guys come through and take it by storm. But Wasn't none of them, in my opinion, wasn't none of them big like No Limit. Pause. Double pause. You had people passing out at P concerts like Michael Jackson was on the stage or something, man. And not only that, why I think that P has so much respect, because P was in them hoods, man. P came down here in the 90s, man, and was at the park shooting dice before the concert. The concert in the little hood, a hood club, I'm going to just put it that way. And if you from where I'm from, you know what happened the night Master P came down here. If you know, and I'm going to just leave it at that. You don't see Jay-Z and them in the hoods like that. Puffy. The man was in every hood handing out his CDs, mingling with the people, talking to the people, interacting with the people. If he did it here, I'm sure he did it there, shooting dice, playing basketball, just dealing with the people, man. When he does his toy drives, his food drives, he don't just send toys. When there was a problem, when Katrina happened, you know what I'm saying, in New Orleans, or anytime it's a flood, or anytime it's a, whatever happens there, a catastrophe, he ain't just sending truckloads of water. Nah, he's there. He's touching the people. He's talking to the people. That's what makes him the boss of all bosses, man. Okay, it's cool you send $1 million worth, $500,000 worth of goods in a truck. That's cool, because you didn't have to do that. But P is there. Interacting, dealing with the people, shaking hands with the people, hugging the people. Even during COVID, he's there. He ain't got no mask on. He's there. Hugging the kids, letting everybody know, man, it's going to be okay. Somebody loves you, man. Here, we got this water, man. We got this cereal for you. We got, just all the goods that you need. He's in hood. I was in Kodak Black's hood, passing out backpacks. You know what I'm saying? Paying for funerals in Louisville, everywhere. He's always in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky. He's always in Louisville. That's why Louisville fools with it. Memphis. Everywhere. Compton. Of course, his hometown. Texas. That's what makes him the boss of all bosses, man. And like I said, this is no knock on Jay-Z and them. You just don't see them guys, man. You don't see Jay-Z on social media. You see Diddy. But typically when Diddy's on there, he's promoting, and ain't nothing wrong with it. He's promoting his brand. Master P is touchable. Pause. You see him. He's out there. You can walk up to P. What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening, homie? What's up with you? Only reason that P's not up there financially with Jay-Z and them is because P wanted to do things his own way. If you notice, that's why it's weird now to see P with other, not Snoop, but like other celebrities, or when he does his concerts and he brings out other celebrities, it's just kind of weird because you're not really used to seeing P with other celebrities. P wasn't with that, man. I don't do the Hollywood thing. I live in Hollywood, but I'm not doing the Hollywood thing. I'm doing things my way. I'm independent. Always been independent, and I'm going to stay independent. But now you can kind of see he's rubbing elbows with a couple people because he recognizes that he's not hot the way that he once was. So, you're going to have to bring in some people to get your product really out there the way that you want to get it out there. So I definitely commend P. He's taught us all a lesson. It's like we feel like we know P. So anytime somebody say something, we ready to, get on their head. Hold on, what you say about P? Even Lil Romeo, we was fired up at Lil Romeo. Hold on, Lil Romeo, man. That's just what it is, man. That's what makes the man a boss, man. He's out there. You see him everywhere. You don't see Jay-Z nowhere, man. You don't see Dr. Dre nowhere. You don't really see Diddy nowhere at award shows and things like that, but you ain't seen these dudes walking through the hood, helping people out, touching the people. Ain't about no money, man. and to disrespect this man by calling him broke? Why? Because he don't walk around with millions of dollars worth of jewelry on? Which actually I'm sure he does. Ask him how much, I wish I knew how much that watch that he always wears is worth. He got his jewelry, his little toys, his trinkets, but he done did that. He brought y'all MTV Cribs in the 90s, man. The man had gold ceiling, spent $3 million on his bedroom. So all these, Rick Ross's house and 50 Cent's house and all these, Lil Boosie's house, all these estates, which they very nice, so I'm not knocking them. This man is like 25 years ahead of y'all. 20 years ahead of y'all. He been did that. He downsized. What do I need a 20-room mansion for? Costs a lot of money for upkeep. Then he went through a divorce. She didn't just walk away with nothing. He done got sued a few times and, a couple bad investments and, things that just happen in life. It happens. But all the things that people just now doing, and they think that just because they're doing, like this man did this years ago. Dude was selling 300,000 records independent with no label. Mama's Bad Boy. The Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me. I want to say 99 Ways to Die, but I'm not quite sure. But I'm saying all these records they putting out going all the way back with King George. The old TRUs. Yeah, if you know, you know. For the real No Limit fans, if you know, you know. This man was selling hundreds of thousands out of his trunk. Way, way back, 30 years ago. Close to 30 years ago. So now y'all got a couple of dollars. And you want to say that the man's broke because he lost, sold his masters, whatever situation. I don't know, because Wack 100, man, he said that P lost his masters to the government. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But guess what? What does it matter? Wack 100, he know everybody's information on everybody. He just mad because P won't respond to the man. Big Court will respond to you, though. I'm holding court, steady down, and down, I'm sorry, I don't know the words. But that Holding Court podcast with Master P's right-hand man, go check him out, man. Go check him out. Big Court, Holding Court podcast, man. So, yeah. Those are just some of the reasons that I say he's the boss of all bosses. Can't give y'all everything now because, like I said, we're gonna make this we're gonna do a series on this, man. Why Master P is the boss of all bosses. You can listen to No Limit music right now and still be hyped, still be turned. That's why I started the show off with that. The segment, rather. I started it off with that. One of the realest songs I've ever heard. P was one of the few people that he made his dedication to Tupac, said his couple words, and after that, he left it alone, man. He didn't ride Tupac's coattail. A lot of artists did. P didn't do that. You don't see P giving a lot of stories. He's told stories about how he opened up for them. They was on the bus, but he never tried to come up off of Tupac's name. He came up on his own name, off his own name. You know? I ain't never did no rap beefing, battling on wax. Nah, man. Okay, just have that same energy when I see you. I'm gonna say I ain't looking for you, but when I see you, I see you. Two men. Two mountains may never meet, but two men will. All right. So we're going to talk when I see you. But all that old going back and forth on the internet and on record, man, P ain't never been like that, man. This is part one, man. Real Kens TV, man. Why Master P is the boss of all bosses, man. Hopefully you all, watch the entire video. Hit that comment. Let me know what you think, man. Hit that like button if you like it. Share it. Definitely share it. because I need everybody to know about this. I need everybody to know this is part 1. Why Master P is the boss of all bosses. That post notification, so that anytime I bring you a video, I bring you heat, guess what? You're going to get it right away. Oh, yeah, you're going to get it. Real Kens TV, man. Part 2 coming real soon. Why Master P is the boss of all bosses. And let me get back to my reminiscing about the 90s. We out.